Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Real Appalachia with Shane.
And Melody.
And today we're coming from the fantastic, the amazing, the Hidden Valley Lake.
Yeah, what he said. We are going to show you guys a bit around, give you some history, what little bit that there is out there.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot said about this place. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's kind of mysterious.
It is mysterious. Water.
Is it a sanctuary for Sasquatches?
Could be.
I think so.
It's more like a sanctuary for snakes, if I was guessing. But hey, dual purpose. Maybe a dual purpose.
Yeah. Let's get a look at her.
Heading just off Route 19 up to Hidden Valley Lake. And I've always wondered about this marker. Seems like I've jumped out and it's somebody I knew.
It's Phillips.
Phelps or Phelps?
I thought it was a Phillips.
See, we can't even get that right.
Nope. Can't disagree if we can't agree on it.
Let's move on up the road.
And it is a steep and winding drive.
It is.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Boy, coming up here at fall is amazing.
Oh, it is. Gorgeous.
Well, it's pretty well 4 seasons, but
Yeah.
so better pay attention to the road out here.
Yeah. Wish you would.
Definitely had their fair share of damage up through here.
Can hear the stream. Very pretty. There's a cool looking cabin back in there. Can barely see it. Looks like a lot of trees are falling back in there too.
From all the storms that we've had and the hurricane and everything else. I feel like Sasquatch definitely lives up here. He's anywhere around. He's up here.
Okay, you're just about made it to the top. There is Public Fishing Lake, Bromley Mountain Trailhead. So, Public Fishing Lake, Bromley Mountain Trailhead, and despite what it might look like, it is not used for target practice here.
So I have a funny story about cousin up in here, and my cousin, you just have to know him. He's so funny. But he told us there was a really good hiking spot, and it would lead to like this really beautiful overlook. And so me and him and my mom and a couple of friends, we went hiking, and we got to a fork, and he told us to go to the right. And he kept saying, it's just right up here. It's just right up here. We're like 3.5 miles into it. We were like, at what point do we say we took the wrong turn and call it a day? And so we never got to see the overlook. And I'm pretty sure if you go hiking, you want to see the overlook, take a left. We think. We don't know. We never did do it. But it was kind of cool because it was like, well, we hiked this mountain ridge that you can see from the 4 lanes. So that was pretty cool too.
Sounds like an episode of Andy Griffith's show where Barney and Gomer get lost in the woods.
It kind of does, yeah. That's my life. But there's a lot of really good hiking up here too. So
Did you run upon a web-footed, red-crested lake loon, Laurel?
No.
Okay, then just a little bit different then. Beautiful here. And here it is in all its glory.
Yeah, and we should say at the top of the mountain and you take a right, it comes up this way.
Yeah, there's a fork in the road, then it doesn't tell you anything, which is kind of odd. But yeah, take the right, you come this way, you go left. God only knows where you go.
No, you go to the end of the lake.
I know, I
Nice.
like to be dramatic. It's a pretty view. Either way you go, you're going to be happy.
Yeah, it's very pretty. And there's some hiking trails out that way too. Camping.
I'm a little surprised there's no traffic today.
well, it's got a nice little porta potty when you get up here.
Yeah, nice.
Beautiful view. Tell us some history, Kane.
Well, the lake itself covers 61 acres. It is built across Coyote Creek. There was a dam here that was renovated back in 1963, but then what we see today was actually completed in 1969. So we are actually at an elevation of 3,500 feet. And
That's really impressive.
it is.
No, I mean that it was called Coyote Creek.
Oh.
I like that.
It took you about 30 seconds to leave.
Well, you weren't taking a breath.
Look it up. 1969, so yes. It was logged way back in the day, but you can see right now it's really grown back up well and pretty well forested. It says it covers about 6,400 acres, which is quite a bunch to you and me.
Yeah. Yes. And like I said before, actually you can kind of see down there. If you go to the left at the fork, you end up like down there. and then it leads into like hiking trails. Actually, one time, my mom and I were out here hiking and we were hearing gunshots. So somebody was like hunting in the woods. So I don't really like to hike places that there's active hunting going on. So we didn't walk very far that day, maybe like a mile in, a mile back or so. But anyways, beautiful. A lot of fishing.
Yeah, you see they got some limits on that. You have to have a permit to fish, by the way.
But it's open to fishing 24 hours a day, which is pretty cool.
And so you're limited to 1 bass, 5 catfish. There's no limit on crappie or sunfish. And you can get 1 northern pike per day, which is a 30-inch minimum. And I call it northern pike. Do you know what they are?
No idea. It's a fish.
It's a fish. They call it a snakefish. And that suckers, they're terrible to eat. I don't know why anybody want one. But I don't know. I caught some of them in Canada way back in the day.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
All right. You gonna dip your toes in?
Well, I'll dip my fingers in. You wouldn't know it, but boy, this thing is clear as crystal. I can't think you can see it on video. This is one of the clearest lakes I've ever seen. You look up here and see.
It is.
You see right to the. That's a little fish.
Aw, I didn't see it.
Now, I read somewhere that this thing averages about 35 feet deep, too, which surprisingly deep to me. It doesn't seem like it would be that, but hey, what do I know?
What do you know?
Only all I know is what I read. So if it's not true, somebody lied to me.
Just want to see. There's a little duck or something out there. I can't tell.
Oh, yeah.
Need some glasses, but. Oh, it might be a turtle. It doesn't look like. Man, my eyes are bad. I don't even see it on the video now. But anyways, you saw it too, right?
I saw it.
This Loch Ness monster.
Yeah, the Hidden Valley Lake monster. That's what we need to come up with.
Yeah.
Get that rumor started. A couple other things to note about it is there's not any really formal lodging here. Now, I've seen people throw up tents and whatnot, but there's not any cabins and that type of thing available here. And kind of primitive, really no picnic tables or anything else to speak of that I know of. And, you do have that porta potty, which is nice, but that's about your only option for anything like that. And that may be why it doesn't get crowded up here. That's one of the reasons I love it, because it isn't crowded.
Yeah.
You can swim. No, you cannot swim. It says now. Used to be, I know people have swum in here before, but swim a word? Swim's not a word. I don't know.
It's an Appalachian word.
This is an Appalachian word. I just made it up if it didn't. But you used to could even have boats in here, but it looks like you can't have a boat with a gasoline motor on it. And you can't have paddle boats. You can just have these really small.
I heard people coming up here to kayak and stuff.
Yeah. I've definitely seen kayaks and little small boats, rowboats, that kind of stuff.
Well, amazing there's nobody out here today. It's a beautiful day.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
80 degrees.
And a weekend, it's like, what more could you want, people? Why aren't you up here? Don't come, though.
Yeah.
Don't come. Let us leave it to us. This is our own private lake today.
There we go.
We got our own private lake.
Well, we're showing everybody how cool it is, though.
I know we may not want to release this video.
Maybe not. Keep it a little secret. I love what Shane just said. Repeat it, Shane.
Well, it's man-made up here, but God dressed it.
Yes. How awesome is that? It's been a great day. Very peaceful up here. Very serene and private. Happy to be here. Baby duck.
So if you take the left at the first fork in the road, you'll come to another fork in the road. And according to Melody, if she can be trusted with directions, to the right goes to camping area, and to the left is the end of the lake. So we're going to test her knowledge. It's the right.
Oh, my memory.
The memory, yeah. And
To the left, you see the olive right.
absolutely right. You're right to go right and see all the kids. Pretty neat. This is a very primitive thing. Look at this, not even campground, and got which random tents.
You.
Not very easy little walk around the hill here. Well, we've confirmed Melody can be trusted, her memory at this point.
For this.
Here's some fishermen and children.
Fisher boy.
Fisher boy, yeah. Well, that's a good little cast for the fella.
There's a beautiful view back out of here, too.
All right, guys, that's a wrap on
In Valley Lake.
In Valley Lake, yeah. For some reason I was about to say Boone
It's
Creek,
testing me.
something. I don't know what I was going on. My mind was drifting or something. Anyway.
Anyways, we hope that you guys enjoyed this. If so, give us a thumbs up, share it, tell all your friends, family. You know the drill.
Yeah, and come check out Hidden Valley Lake sometime.
Yes. And I guess we should say it's in Washington County.
It
kind
is.
of between Lebanon and Abingdon.
Yeah, I always think Abingdon, but it's really closer to Lebanon, probably, isn't it? That's right in the
Ish.
middle. Right in the
It's
middle.
like right at the county line, like close.
Yeah, easy to miss.
Anyways.
Easy to miss. You better look it up on your GPS.
Yeah, very true. We will see you on down the road.